I guess I'll be doing a couple of videos today, and something Roland Martin brought to my attention. It's a rapper by the name of Busta Rhymes. He done a thing June the 19th, where he's basically making mockery of science, making mockery of COVID, talking about this is weird government policies and government these government conspiracies and all this crap. And he goes into talking about you can't push your emotional energy when you're wearing a mask, and you can't rhyme with it, you can't talk to girls with it. Just a lot of stupid shit. Let's get into it. This is reckless. And I did a video yesterday when I was in New York speaking on this very issue. This is almost like black conservatism. Almost. If you ignored all of his music back in the day, you'd almost think he was a conservative. And what that means, what I mean by saying that, this idea that a strong black man can survive. That all these diseases are, it's just, God's cursing white people, that it's killing off whites, it's killing off people that are supposed to already die, people who are weak, all this. This is nonsense. He's really pushing nihilism. This is really nihilistic stuff I'm looking at here. This is nihilism. Roland Martin made some great points when he talks about government policies. You had to come on stage with clothes on. You couldn't have came on that concert in St. Louis with no clothes on. And then, well, they got rules. No, we have rules. We live in a society. And it's amazing that we have people that don't understand that. Maybe in 2021, we have scientists, we have doctors. Nobody should come to me if they want to have open heart surgery. I'm not skilled to do it. Or bypass surgery. I don't know how to do that stuff, guys. I'm not going to speak on it unless I have information backed up by people in that field. I said black conservatism, and that he's mocking the masks. I don't think he was really saying. No, I'm wrong. I think he was saying it in that serious. That this is just something that we don't have to worry about. This is a white issue. This is an issue of people who are not like us. Then there's also this idea of, live fast, die young. That's part of it too. You're supposed to go out and get drunk. And I did a video yesterday talking about some family I have in Florida. And I've told them about climate change. I've told them about, how it's going to get bad. How I would not be willing to even get land down there for free. I wouldn't want it. Towards the coast of Florida. And I talked about how, for black people, some black people in these areas, it's all about a party, it's all about a game, it's all about having fun. And then they have this ideology that, like, things are going to remain the same. We're watching gentrification. We're watching things take place where black people, our position in society is changing, in some place for the better, in some place for the worse, gerrymandering and stuff like that. This is reality. You can't ignore it. You can't ignore the fact that parts of the Keys they're talking about becoming uninhabitable very soon. That's reality, guys. And I told my friend, his family, his girlfriend's family, come to stay with them, saying the same thing. Live in New Orleans, live near New Orleans, and can't afford to get a hotel. And he's like, if it's like that, you should probably move. But this is that same idea, not looking ahead, not following science, laughing, making a mockery of science, weird government. Everything's a government conspiracy. It's all weird, and everything's got to be metaphysical, and everything's magical, and all this stuff. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to move from these areas. I get it. that you have some very expensive property out there. You have areas out there that just uh, they just so expensive you can't live there if you're not making some amount of money. I get that. We're having storms every year. They're getting worse. Every year we're getting bad storms. This isn't a once in a 10 years, once in a decade, once in a century. This is every year. And it's irresponsible to do what Busta Rhymes is doing. It's like it's irresponsible for the woman we're talking about here who's saying that, oh, well, if it gets bad, I'll just go stay with family. No. If it's getting bad every year, you should think about moving. And I seen that when I was a kid. Same thing that, people go to church where they complain about their job and all that. And I'm like, well, why don't you look for another job? You just want to complain. You want to whine and complain. And that's the hysterical left. That's a part of that. That hysterical left of you're not doing things for yourself. You're not looking out. You're not looking ahead. I'm always looking to see where I am in my industry. Am I getting paid what I should be getting paid at this level of experience I have? My good record and all that stuff considered. That's just how I am. I'll say this and I'll be done with it. What Busta Rhymes is doing with that comment, I think he made some other comments in the past, is the same thing Trump was doing. It's important to know that. They're giving people who don't believe in science and who really aren't very intelligent to begin with a reason to not believe in science and not be intelligent and not be sophisticated and not say, why are we getting all these bad storms? And why are we getting them back to back like this? What's going on? Why are we getting all these wildfires? Every time I turn around, why is this going on? No, you just rather go and live with somebody for 2 weeks or 3 weeks and depend on them if they're going to be there. Thank God helps those that help themselves. Thank you for listening.